there! Welcome back to Vampire Melody, where I don't want to know what's going on. Don't ask. Questions will never be answered. And committing crimes. Yella suddenly raises their eyebrows before I can finish. And this is the point where you can walk away. What do you know? He laughs in triumph. In triumph. But I'm confused instead. I am not gonna go with that. Valuable things? They could be a construction crew? I'm gonna go with that because that actually makes sense. If they're just, well, no, contractors. They could be contractors for stuff. Why did I think construction crew? Contractors make more sense in that situation since the building's already put together. Or they're just making no, it could be one of those two. I'm thinking way too hard. This is only like what, the first 2 minutes of the episode? Like what the hell? In that case, what do you plan to do? The shop has at least a dozen people, and all of them are big sized. I mean, yes, they all look like fucking football players. Oh, heck, I'm immediately assuming they look like American football players, to be precise, for all of you that are not in America. I don't care either way, they look like big dudes. Or wrestlers. Who cares? Either way, they're big. Well, that won't matter once you get freaking pinned to the ground. It just like snaps upward. It might not be a problem if we were to open ground on open ground, but I took a look at the store layout. The place has a lot of huge shelves inside, and very little room to move about. If they have guns, they can simply shoot through the shelves. And you won't be able to get close to them quickly enough because of all the furniture. Well, yeah, that would make sense. I don't care if I talk too much. I'm bringing up reason. I'm bringing up logic. Guns move faster than human. Prove me wrong. I didn't have any yet. I don't have any yet. My problem, you get weak in the sunlight. Pete's sakes, I just go vaguely blind and look pissed off for like what, few minutes. I'm fine. Don't judge. I don't go outside much. Now that you mention it, it does feel really hot. My brain is going to malfunction from this heat. Get good. Look around. Unlike the city, this place doesn't have many trees to provide shade on either side of the road. We're only seeing streets devoid of vegetation and plain looking single story buildings everywhere. Nowhere it feels so hot. Oh, no wonder. No. I don't wanna. Plus, I don't think I can reach up there. Are you stupid? Don't you think it will become hotter if I retrieve it? We might be able to take take shelter from the sun over there. As he points at another building. I notice a lot of blankets hanging in midair to dry across the road ahead. Yes. Do I prefer to have some water on you? Actually, no. Do you prefer to have some water on you, or because the sun is sun dried? Does it matter? Yella hesitates for a moment. She thinks she takes shelter with me under those wet covers anyway. As the mighty power loader. That depends on the era. I never made such a promise. Besides, they said the stars and the moon. They never mentioned anything about the sun. No. There are limits to what I can do. Destroying shit is the fun part, but no. You can't make me. I wanted to think about this at first, you but you interrupted me. Well, fuck you too. I know I'm stuck with you, but hell. No hurry. Anyway, the sun is so intense. And you can't use all your powers now. I just need to think of something before the sun sets. Now I'm questioning. What is happening to the blood that they have in the bag? Like, I don't think that's actually good when you think about it. Yellow starts to have thoughts of something. He suddenly stops in mid sentence, and your face turns red. What? You got burnt by the sun. I don't want to think with brain. Brain hurt head. Yes, yes. What a weirdo. He makes. She must be searched until she's idled. When night falls, we take advantage of cover of night to return to that suspicious store. It just so happens that some of the employees have left the shop and the entire into the building shop car, board shaped car parked outside. They're they're knocking off from work. Yeah, they're knocking out from work. What? The car starts its engine and promptly disappears from our sight. Well, what time is it? That should make it a little bit easier. Don't hurry. Let's see what's inside that place. Shelves, shelves, floor, some equipment, money. I study the shop. It seems that the clerk behind the counter earlier is moving boxes near the entrance. And he's not the only person inside. I don't think that's the best option. No. We agreed on this plan at first, Yella. Would hide in the darkness. I would start a commotion to draw their people out of the store. Then she would dispatch those from the outside from dealing with the rest inside. Well, yeah, why not abuse the freaking amped fucking human? Like, what the hell? In the end, Yella seems to think it's a good time to strike because the shop only has a few people inside. She started there cockily after dis, dismantling my well thought out plan. And she's going to die and take out the freaking crucifix and start beating the shit out of her with it. The assistant becomes very alert, puts his box down upon hearing footsteps. He places his hand behind his hips and uses their other hand to lift the shutters on the door. We're closed! He shouted loudly and seems deliberate. Oh, yeah? Well, we have a young girlie. Is it possible that they are part of organized crime? The man is startled upon seeing Yella. Then he relaxes and extends his raised hand in her direction. Yella smoothly grabs the cashier's right arm, sends him turning a full 180 degrees, and bites the back of his neck. The hulking man drops like a sack of potatoes, and a pistol on his hip clatters on to the floor. Watch out inside. Yeah, because they have guns. Like, I guess they're most likely part of organized crime from last episode. She looked like, yes, please explain. Yella is about to enter the store when the shop tinted doors suddenly opens, and several black-garbed men with handguns emerged. Who drives the great troubled and tiger barrier temporary? They're done. Okay, so they're gangs. Okay. The man in black, leading the group, notices Yella, and the down store assistant. He hesitates for a moment before pointing the gun at Yella. and then surprisingly pulls the trigger. It is simply the worst timing that can happen at this at this range. And there are so many shelves of goods in between. And we will figure out what happens next episode. So, I hope all you guys have a great, wonderful time. We'll figure out what happens. And hopefully it's at least somewhat entertaining. So, I'll see you guys next time. And I hope all you guys have a great, wonderful time too. And a wonderful day. So, see you guys next time.